Okay, resuming or restarting, just in case this got cut off again. I'm basically going through sort of a combination inventory of our tech possibilities and how I set up for a hybrid Zoom meeting using the 7:30 meditation meeting as kind of my constant. So already being logged in here at Zoom. And by the way, please forgive the amateurish nature of this. What I know about production could dance on the head of a pin with room to spare. So I'll go up here to meetings. I will pretend that it's Friday at 7:30. That's kind of neither here nor there. And I believe, well, I'll just go ahead and start the meeting and get to the test screen from there. What I like to do over here, it's kind of hidden behind the microphone button, but there's this test speaker and microphone setting that I like to use frequently. This will also give you an idea of what our options are. For a microphone, we have the built-in web camera. I believe the high audio definition device is the built-in, that's actually built into the laptop. This is the web camera that's attached up there. You want to make sure you're set to the blue snowball microphone over in the northwest corner. Our speakers are essentially the only real viable option of the speakers that come with the TV. That's probably the same as system, but I always like to reset it to the LE 495, which I think's kind of the abbreviation for the television. So I'll put it there. And then use the, whoops, didn't mean to unmute. Use the, I hope I didn't occlude all that. The test speaker and microphone setting. You can hear how well it tests the speakers. I've never had a problem with that. As a matter of fact, sometimes this is how I decide I'm going to lower the volume. So that seems like it's working pretty well. So I will go ahead and say, do I hear a ringtone? I don't know why it uses ringtone, but that's the way it works. Now I'm testing the actual sound. This gets a little tricky. Sometimes I think the delay or whatever kind of makes it tricky. But right now I've got the blue snowball over in the northwest corner, which is where we've been told is the best place to, from a sound engineer point, to keep it. So speak and pause. You hear a replay. And that seems to work okay. So now I'm going to go back here into the southeast corner. And now when I test it out here on the Friday meeting, it seems to work very well. Now I'll go over here to the southwest corner. And you can hear from the test that it seems to work pretty well over there too. So I'm not sure what more we can actually learn from this. Now I'm over here right by the microphone, so you can see how there's the lag in the test. Standing over here by the speaker, where the speaker couch would be, that also very audible. And then finally back here by the camera itself. So as far as I can tell, that's the best way to see that you've got the setup going. I'm still learning. It makes a difference with people in the room. So I've done the test. And now I'm ready to start the meeting. So that's pretty much all I do from that. The other thing I'll put into this crude little video is kind of, what are our options? Of course, you see the laptop there. This is the one we use. You should just be able to plug in your own laptop. If you think that works better, go for it. What we've got plugged in here to these two USB are the mouse itself, and the web camera. Over here, we need the probably the most important component of the system here is the HDMI plug-in. So you need a laptop with an HDMI port. This is what connects the television and its speakers. This is the very long connection to the microphone itself. This is a USB extender, and I'll kind of follow it along here. Be aware that the length of the USB extender actually does degrade some of the sound quality. So a few weeks ago we had a sound failure. It turned out to be that this cable had gone bad, or at least was going intermittent. So I've replaced it. But if you ever lose the sound from this Snowball microphone, the first thing worth checking is plugging it directly into the USB itself. In other words, taking this long cable component out of the mix. So you know whether it's the microphone that's causing the problem or the extension itself. So far, it's never really been the microphone. By the way, that is, quote unquote, the official microphone over here. For a short while, we had a second Snowball that was kind of an older model, seemed to work almost as well. I don't know where that is anymore. I thought we had stashed it underneath there, but it's not in any place I can find. So hopefully it still belongs to the club somewhere. So our other microphone option, well, of course, if worse comes to worse, you can always unplug everything and you'll still be able to hear moderately using the built-in microphone for the laptop. But also we have this secondary web camera / speaker / microphone combination over here. I believe this is referred to as the conference camera in all of the settings. By default, it is disconnected. I believe that's this loose USB here. But if you ever want to try that instead of the other web camera, just unplug this one, stick this one in, and fiddle with the settings to make it back in zoom to make sure that you're using the conference camera as your web camera, and if you so choose, also for the microphone. So we've covered video. Well, not completely video. Here in the utility drawer underneath the desk, we also have another very similar webcam, which we purchased as a backup to go with this one. And actually it might even be, it's a newer model, so it's probably a little better than that one. So if the webcam ever fails for whatever reason, we also have this option over here in the drawer, in addition to an Ethernet cable, which we'll probably never use, a wireless mouse, which gets really problematic if the batteries ever run dead. But we also have batteries over here in the other drawer, just in case. A printed version of the instructions. I believe this is another video connector. Although I don't know what good this is ever going to do. I don't know that you can connect the TV to a laptop with that, but we've got it here as an option. And this looks like a power supply. Can't really guess at what that does. The other piece of equipment, of course, that's fairly important, God forbid any of us should ever need it, but way back here above the coffee pots, if for whatever reason you ever need to recycle the modem / router, it's up there, but I highly recommend not needing that if you can avoid it. So I think that kind of covers our inventory and troubleshooting. As I come up with more ideas, we'll see what else we can add to this, but thanks for letting me serve.